Femi. You're welcome to Global Kids online class. Today we have basic science and technology. Basic science and technology, and the topic is purification of water. Purification of water. Good. What is purification of water? Purification of water is a way of making water clean and safe for human use. Purification of water is a way of making water clean and safe for human use. It means the water might be unclean before and you need to make it clean for human use. We have many methods for purifying water, and we are going to demonstrate two methods of purifying water to make it safe for human use. This is a bowl of water with particles inside. You can see the water is not clean for use. We are going to sieve it with this sieving cloth. This is a bucket and a clean white sieving cloth. You watch. You can see I'm pouring it. Can you see? Let's add more. Good. We've poured the water into the bucket and we can observe some particles on the surface of the sieving cloth. So by this, we've made the water clean. It has removed the dirt. So that is the first method of purifying water, by sieving. Good. Now after that method, if you observe that your water is not still clean. Now after that method, we can observe that the water is still colorful, and we said that water is a colorless liquid substance, and it means that the water is not yet clean and safe for use. We still have to use another method to make it clean. This is where we use the method of adding chemicals. Yes, there are some chemicals that we can add to water to make it clean. So for example, we have alum. And there are other chemicals like safeguard, like Milton. So I'm going to use alum to purify this water. It will just take some minutes. We'll put it into the bucket and allow it to purify the water. You watch. It depends on the quantity of the water. If you feel the alum you added is small, you can add more. Good. By this now, we allow the water to become pure before we can use it. Thank you. This is by adding of what? Chemical. For example, alum. Now that I said purification of water is a way of making water clean and safe for human use. Methods of purifying water are by boiling, by sieving, by using chemicals. These are the two that we just practice now, by sieving and by using chemicals. What we mean by boiling? Boiling, this method involves cooking the water over heat to bring it to boil. You cook the water over heat, maybe using your stove or your electric cooker, your gas cooker, for some time, some minutes, like 45 minutes, and allow the water to boil. Then you bring the water down, the dirt will go down to the bottom of the pot. Then you can now sieve. It becomes safe for use. Good. This method, one of the advantages of this method is that it helps to kill the germs that are present in the water. You can remove the germs, and also the germs become what? Dead. You kill the germs by boiling the water. Now number 2, sieving. This is the use of a piece of clean white cloth tied over an empty bucket to remove dirty things from water. Like what we just did before this, we sieve water with our sieving cloth using a clean bucket and a white clean cloth. So that is method of sieving the water, using what? Sieving to make your water become clean for use. Now number 3, the use of chemicals. We did that also now. We just practice it with our alum. In this method, we add chemicals to water to make it pure and safe for human use. We add chemicals. Remember, it's not all chemicals that are harmful, like what we just used now, alum. Example of chemicals that can be added to water are alum, melting, and safeguard. Very good. These are the 3 chemicals that we have here. We have others, etc. Good. We've come to the end of this class. Let me just go through it again to observe whether you have. We just learned is 3 methods of purifying water. 3 methods of purifying water, and we practice 2 methods, that is by sieving and by using chemicals. You can try this on your own with the help of your mom. Please try to boil water and you will see the dirt under the pot. Good. These are the 3 methods we've learned today. Method of purifying water. Good. We have evaluation questions here to test your understanding. Mention 3 methods of purifying water. Mention 3 methods of purifying water. Number 2, mention 2 chemicals that can be added to make water clean or to purify it. Mention 2 chemicals that can be added to water to purify it. Good. This is where we stop for today. I hope you've learned a lot. Come your way next time. I still remain Mrs. Rhoda Olúwafẹ́mi. Thanks. Bye.